What you senders and gents, it is your boy BucketHatSam, and we are back here today for another video. Today's video, we're going to be discussing the part of history that we have all been a part of. Rangers cruise past Dortmund, 6-4 on aggregate to the round of 16 in the Europa League. And what a night it was. The atmosphere was rocking, and the goosebumps are literally across my back, across my neck. I am speechless. What a performance from Rangers. Every single one of those players can go home tonight knowing that they are in the moment, one of the biggest moments of Rangers history, and every single one of them played for the shirt tonight. The energy, the tenacity, everything was on point, everything was spot on. But if you're new to the channel, please smash that like button and subscribe. It does really help. I really do appreciate it. But wow, what performance. I didn't think last week could be topped, and they just did. Simple as that. We knew Dortmund were going to come to Rangers tonight, come to the Ibrox, and they needed the win. So they came out literally first 10 minutes, there were chances, and I thought, backs to the wall, thought, can Rangers realistically cope with this for 90 minutes? I thought they need to come out, they need to go for it. And then they did. After 10 minutes, Rangers started playing their football. You know what they can do. They're a good football inside. And the penalty came from Ryan Kent. And Ryan Kent, wow, I'm not taking that off, but I take my hat off to him because he, again, was sensational. The main man, the Rangers man, he was absolutely integral to everything that was good for Rangers. Second half, when they're on the counter, when he was holding the ball up, dribbling, and he goes around players like it's absolutely nothing. Thomas Meunier, by the way, a player who's played for Belgium, God knows how many times, just got him subbed off because he couldn't cope with him. Yellow carded after about 10 minutes. He could not cope with him. He was integral to everything that was good about Rangers today. His tenacity, the way he flew into challenges, everything, the way he drives with the ball. And I know a lot of people discuss, oh, he should move to the Premier League. But right now, let's just enjoy him because, wow, what a performance. I felt privileged to watch that performance from him today. He was so, so good. And the way he won that penalty, and James Tavernier, you know he's going to tuck it away. That's what he does. It's simple as that. The fact that he could do that in a pressure moment like that, and he did in the first leg, and he tucked it away again, different, straight down the middle, impossible for the keepers to save because keepers never stay down the middle, and what a goal it was. And then you knew then Dortmund were going to come back at Rangers, and Jude Bellingham did get a goal about 10 minutes later, and you thought, oh no. And we could discuss that goal. I thought what was wrong in that first half was Bassi playing centre-back. And yes, I complimented him so much in the last leg, but I thought he struggled at centre-back. Don't get me wrong, he's still my man of the match, and we'll discuss that in a bit. But at centre-back, I think he struggled. Positionally, he came out to Malen to try and block the cross. And then Goldson used his wrong foot. Jude Bellingham puts it away. And then Malen then gets the goal again. Goldson and Bassi marking, mishaps in the box. And you thought, okay, something has to change. And then Bronkhorst makes that change. And he took off Barisic, who really struggled in that first half. And he brought on Balogun. Balogun, you know what you're going to get with him. And that's when it all changed. A tactical decision which changed the entire game. I think that game was won simply by that decision. That decision was complete game changer. It nullified everything that Dortmund had. That reassurance then that Rangers had at the back was everything that was good about them in that second half. They built from the base. It then allowed Bassi to go forward down that left-hand side, which is where the goal came from, when he showed his tenacity, his willingness to beat the man. 2 players on him. He beat them both, whipped in the cross, and then it's Tavernier, a right-back. Remember, this guy's a right-back at the back post. What a performance from him. 2 goals, don't get me wrong. He was amazing today. Don't get me wrong. And a lot of people, they just expect the goals from him now because obviously he takes set pieces. But he's a right back. It's mental to think it. A proper captain's performance from him. He really rallied the team. You saw he led by example. We could talk about so many players playing well, but I think that Bassi move to left back and Balogun coming on is what won them that game because Bassi was huge in that second half. Ryan Kent, as I said, was class today. And I thought Lundstrom was very good. Not as integral as the first leg, but I thought he did one thing early on in the first half. And this is when I thought, you know what? This Rangers side is a real togetherness, is a real good feel-good factor. When he took that tactical foul and took that yellow card, I thought, you know what? These players got the know-how. They know exactly what they're doing. There's a real togetherness. If a player would beat a man, a Dortmund player would go past a Rangers man, another player would be straight in on them. That was the energy that every single one of those players showed tonight. Every single one of them. Ryan Jack, again, huge in that midfield. Lundstrom and Ryan Jack, were amazing tonight. The energy, flying into every challenge. They set an example for the rest of the squad. Tavernier, as I said, was absolutely class. McGregor made some huge saves, massive saves, don't get me wrong, because I did miss out on McGregor. I didn't talk about him in the first leg, but he was class again today. Aribo, a player I'm falling in love with. What? He's so good on the ball. He can take the ball in any situation. He goes around a man. He gets those tactical fouls. He goes down when he needs to. He knows exactly what he's doing, and he links up play really nicely. And again, he dropped quite late on in the game. He kept dropping into that kind of middle three when they were defending, and he was class there. He was class wherever you put him. I thought he was absolutely huge for them tonight. And as I said, Ryan Kent, I could talk about him all day. The guy is silky dribbler. It's absolutely class. The way he's both footed, step overs for days. He was taking on his men, and they just could not cope with him. Anything Dortmund tried to do to throw at him, when they brought on Wolf, Munier, no one could handle him. And in that second half, I thought he was really, really effective when kind of Rangers went to 2 up top, when he was a lot more central and Aribo kind of went out to that left-hand side. I thought he was absolutely class. Morelos, I thought an odd performance. He had moments of brilliance where he was holding the ball up and did exactly what he needed, and there was a couple of lazy moments where he was caught offside, and I thought, you need to get aboard with the rest of the team that are showing all this energy and fight. But overall, I think he had a pretty good game. You can't really complain. But Glenn Kamara, I thought, did a job when he came on. He put in a real shift. And that's the thing. It just shows you this togetherness about this squad. They only made 2 subs. And you'd have thought the whole squad had just come on in the 90th minute. The energy they showed from start to finish was massive. And a lot of people may look at this score and see 2-2 and think, oh, Rangers may have scrapped the win here. Rangers had, are you ready for this? More shots on target than Dortmund. Bearing in mind, Dortmund, this German powerhouse, this European powerhouse, has come to this ground, the Ibrox, and had less shots on target. That just shows you Rangers went for it. And that was the thing, because a lot of people may have thought Rangers going to sit back and rest on their laurels, but they can't do that. They really, really can't do that. They have to go for it, and they did. And everything about them was a prime example. It was underdog mentality. They knew what they had to do. They had a mission, they had a plan, and they executed it to perfection. Everything about that performance day from Rangers was massive, and every single one of those players was class. My man of the match will always go to Bassi. For some reason, I have a real liking to him, because I think the fact that in my personal opinion, I thought he had a really, really, really poor first half, but I thought that second half, he was absolutely amazing. Actually, do you know what? I changed my mind. Tavernier, you cannot ignore the fact that the right back has got the 2 goals, vital goals. The captain led by example, showed the rest of the players what they had to do. And don't get me wrong, I want to just give a quick shout out as well to Jude Bellingham. I thought, again, he was absolutely class for them. And Malen, I thought both of them were class tonight. But they just simply weren't good enough. Everything about Rangers, even the class, they were better on the... Like, they didn't just show energy. They were just a better outfit. Everything about them was better. Don't get me wrong. I think people need to start respecting Scottish football and respecting it for what it is. Tonight, they've shown quality. And I don't understand why they keep getting disrespected. What a performance. What a game of football. I'm buzzing. And just, wow. I can't wait for the next round. And to be honest, after that performance, I think people need to start respecting Rangers and start being scared of Rangers. Because what a performance. They brushed past one of the, I think according to the bookies, they were the second favourites for this tournament. And they brushed past them, scoring 6 goals. 6 goals across 2 legs. Massive, huge performance. What a game. And as I said, guys, if you're new to the channel, smash that like button and subscribe, because I'm buzzing. Hopefully everyone is buzzing. Wow. What a night of football. And this is why we love football. This is why we love football. Wow. But yeah, BucketHatSam over and out. Thank you guys for watching. Wow. Can't wait for the next leg. Can't wait to react to the draw. I won't be able to sleep tonight. But yeah, BucketHatSam over and out. Thank you for watching, guys. Goodbye.